Have you ever tried to convince someone of something, and instead of agreeing, they just dig their heels in, like you just insulted their favorite pizza topping? And then you replay the whole thing in your head thinking, wait, why won't they just see it my way? If yes, congratulations, you've just entered the fascinating world of mind nudging. Now don't worry, this isn't about being manipulative or mean. It's about understanding how humans think so you can communicate smarter, not harder. Today, we're going to explore 7 tactics to change someone's mind. And stick around to the last one because it's the one most people overlook, but it works like magic. Let's dive in. Tactic number 1. Ask the right questions. People love feeling smart. It's wired into our brains. Instead of saying, "You're wrong," try asking a question that makes them think. For example, instead of, "You shouldn't eat that last slice of cake," ask, "Do you think you'll feel good about that cake tomorrow morning?" See what happens? They start reasoning themselves, and your brain gets to chill while they slowly come around. Tip: questions starting with how or what work best. They naturally get people thinking. Tactic 2. Find common ground. Nobody likes feeling attacked or wrong. Start by pointing out something you both agree on. For example, if you're trying to convince a coworker to try a new method, don't say, "Your old way is slow and inefficient." Start with, "We both want to get this done faster, right?" Boom! Suddenly you're on the same team. People are way more open to ideas when they feel understood. Pro tip: even in arguments with friends or family, starting with agreement can diffuse tension instantly. Tactic number 3. Tell a story, not stats. Numbers are boring. Stories are addictive. Instead of saying, "Research shows 78% of people prefer this method," say, "I had a friend who refused this method until she tried it, and suddenly she was finishing tasks in half the time." Imagine that! Stories create emotion, and emotions are what actually change minds, not charts or graphs. Hint: don't miss the last story in tactic number 7. It's a mind bender. Tactic number 4. Humor is your secret weapon. Ever notice how people relax and listen better when they laugh? Say you want your roommate to clean the dishes. Instead of nagging, try, "If we don't do the dishes, I'm charging the plates rent, and trust me, they're very demanding tenants." A little laughter disarms tension, and suddenly your suggestion feels like a shared joke. People are more likely to agree when they're smiling. Tactic number 5. The foot in the door technique. Start small. Once someone says yes to a tiny request, bigger requests feel reasonable. Want your sibling to help with a weekend project? Start with, "Hey, can you pass me that pen?" Once they say yes, sliding into, "Oh, and could you help paint the garage?" feels natural. Humans like consistency. Once they start agreeing, it's hard to stop. Remember, don't skip the last 2 tactics. They're game changers. Tactic number 6. Use their own words. People love hearing themselves reflected back. If a coworker says, "We need to be more efficient," you can respond, "Exactly. That's why I thought we could try this method. It'll make us more efficient, just like you said." Suddenly, it's their idea, and resistance melts away. Pro tip: keep note of phrases or keywords they use. It's powerful leverage without being manipulative. Tactic 7. Show, don't just tell. Sometimes words aren't enough. Action speaks louder than debate. If you want a friend to try a new diet, don't lecture. Show them a plate of your delicious, healthy meal and say, "Look at this. Tastes amazing and I feel great." Seeing is believing. Demonstrating is persuading. Final tip: this is the tactic most people forget, and it actually works the best. Don't skip it. So there you have it. 7 tactics to change someone's mind. 1. Ask the right questions. 2. Find common ground. 3. Tell a story, not stats. 4. Use humor to disarm. 5. Start small with the foot in the door. 6. Use their own words. 7. Show, don't just tell. Remember, this isn't about forcing someone to admit they're wrong. It's about guiding them to see things in a new light, without arguing, guilt-tripping, or nagging. Next time you want someone to see your point of view, try one or all of these tactics. You might be surprised how much easier it is when you nudge, not push. If you found this helpful, comment below with your favorite tactic. Share this with a friend who's hard to convince. They might thank you or argue with you, which is half the fun. And hey, a little laughter doesn't hurt. If you can make someone chuckle while guiding their mind, congratulations, you're basically a mind wizard.